Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about music in Islam. So many Muslims, they will say music is haram. And at the same time, you will find so many Muslims playing musical instruments or listening to music. And they say music is not haram. Even for something simple like this, Islam is very confusing because their scholars have the opposite opinions on about everything. Now, music. If you're a Christian, it is very simple. What kind of music depends on the singer, depends on the lyrics. If the lyrics is trash, then it is probably you shouldn't listen to it. Or if the singer, let's say, looks like this, Marilyn Manson, I'm sure many people love his music, although he looks a little bit because he's a goth. Anyway, um, that's how he represents himself. Then when you see someone like this, then you probably shouldn't listen to his songs because probably the lyrics is not gonna be godly. And if we read from the Bible, First Samuel, chapter 16, verse 23, it is very simple. Let us read. And so when the evil spirit of God came upon Saul, David took an harp, and played with his hand. Saul was refreshed and was eased, for the evil spirit departed from him. God did not stop the evil spirit that came to Saul, even though, even though Saul was anointed as the first king of Israel. But when the evil spirit came upon him, God did not do anything. God just let it be. And then when David took an harp and played it, he was refreshed and eased. The evil spirit left him. So the music is some kind of healing music. So you see the difference between Marilyn Manson and the music uh, David played. I'm not asking you to listen to this kind of music these days and age, but there are many songs that actually praising God or has much better lyric than just compared to these musics like Marilyn Manson's, and I can give you some examples like Cradle of Filth or Dimmu Borgir. These are death metal, black metal. The, the lyrics are very, very, I can say, very, very satanic. But in Islam, it's not as simple as that. In Islam, they don't even think about the lyrics. This is just the instrument. You could be playing jazz, but because it's musical instruments, so they will say it is haram. In Quran, there's not one verse saying music is haram. This is the problem. And as I have said many times before, Muslims, Sunnis especially, they do not follow Quran, they follow Hadith. The rule is supposed to be very simple. If Quran doesn't prohibit, then it's supposed to be okay. But the problem is, Quran is the translation of the Quran is also a problem. They don't speak Arabic, they just memorize Arabic, so they don't know what it actually means. If we take Surah As-Sabah, Quran chapter 34, verse 10, let us read from Yusuf Ali. We bestowed grace aforetime on David from ourselves. O ye mountains, sing ye back the praises of Allah with him, and ye birds, and we made the iron soft for him. If you just read it like that, you don't know what does iron has anything to do with singing praises for Allah. But I personally see it as made iron soft for him. It means he made cymbals. So it's some kind of musical instrument. It's not like he's talking about swords. That's not what this verse is talking about. But most people, they probably don't talk about that the last part, and we made the iron soft for him. When you see, it says, O ye mountains, sing ye back the praises of Allah. Quran is, to recite Quran is to sing Quran without instruments. The funny thing is, like I mentioned before, the instruments are not actually the problem if you are a Christian, because it is more the lyrics and how you present yourselves. In Islam, it's different. It doesn't matter. Why? Because Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 5590, let us read, narrated Abu Amir or Abu Malik al-Ashari, that he heard the Prophet saying, from among my followers, there will be some people who will consider illegal sexual intercourse, the wearing of silk, the drinking of alcoholic drinks, and the use of musical instruments as lawful. And there will be some people who will stay near the side of the mountain, and in the evening their shepherd will come to them with their sheep and ask them for something, and they will say to him, return to us tomorrow. Allah will destroy them during the night and will let the mountain fall on them. And he will transform the rest of them into monkeys and pigs, and they will remain so till the day of resurrection. This is another thing, not only in Quran but also in Hadith, Allah threatening people with this kind of threat, like he will transform people into pigs and monkeys. Now go back to the top. So this is a very clear hadith. Even though he didn't say it straightforward, but anybody who reads this hadith will understand musical instrument is no good, is haram, not lawful. The problem is, how many Muslims will listen to this kind of hadith? Let me show you Indonesia. This is Voice of Bacaplot. They're actually in France. Let me show you a little bit. As you can see, those three girls, they're playing Enter Sandman by Metallica. As you can see, they're all wearing hijab. So what happened with this? Nobody cares. Some Muslims, they really push it, that music is haram. Music is haram. Let me show you a little bit. don't know. Maybe I will get the warning for this, but we'll see. So they're playing metal music while they're actually wearing hijab. In Indonesia, hijab does not mean anything. It doesn't mean they pray 5 times a day. It doesn't mean they fast every year or every time during Ramadan, every day during Ramadan month. That doesn't mean nothing. Hijab means nothing. And back to music. Even the Quran does not prohibit music, but just because the hadith prohibits music, so now music is haram to some Muslims. Muslims do not follow Quran. Not even one thing they do. I have never seen a Muslim following Quran. I don't know, maybe the Quran only Muslims do follow Quran like to the T, but I have yet to see. Anyway, if you are Muslim and watching this, you can see why some Muslims say music is haram. And now it is up to you to form your own opinion, whether you should follow Quran or Hadith. But if you follow the Bible, the musical instrument is not haram, because King Dawood used it to praise the Lord, and even using the music instrument as a healing for King Saul. Anyway, that's all from me for today. Thank you for listening and watching. Whether you like music or not, whether you think music is haram or halal, God bless you all. Have a nice life.